still have fucking shit to deal with. I didn't realize we were live on this brand new episode of West
Sir, we went live 5 seconds ago. And I've been trying to tell y'all we about to go live for the past 10 to 15 seconds. Y'all just kept going.
He gave us 30 seconds to get ready.
You're gone this whole time. We're still trying to warm up and see how everybody feeling today. He's like, fuck it, get started. Fuck it, let's just hit record.
I mean, I kind of have things to do after this, so I can't. How long do y'all need to warm up? Like,
I thought we at least gonna get about 10 minutes. Shit.
No.
No.
10 minutes?
Flat out, no.
That's usually how long we get.
10 minutes?
10 minutes. We usually get 5 to 10 minutes, always.
Hey, look. I mean, I stream with Matty on Monday. We locked in. Like, this isn't our first thing this week. I'm sorry that you needed 10 minutes. You needed a little warm up. Got that old school
I guess I didn't catch the fucking memo. I just woke up today. He's like, shit, we doing West Coast Wednesday. Let's get it.
I mean, we do. It's an every Wednesday thing, isn't it?
Maybe.
It wasn't last Wednesday, was it?
Right.
Or the Wednesday before?
It was last Wednesday. Yeah.
Was it?
This is the second one of the year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we're rolling, y'all. We're back.
We're back.
Hey, before we move on, what do you guys think of Kofi's facial hair? Because I just saw a picture of it today. Like, he got up close, and he got the full Lincoln going on right now.
Right. It's like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Like,
because I'm going to say
what
some
would
things.
happen. It's what would happen if I shaved my mustache and got rid of this.
He kind of reminds me of Dumont Hansu without a mustache. When he was scowling like that, I was like, yeah, this is...
The beard, no mustache look just doesn't...
Diabolical.
It really is. Like, it's evil facial hair combination.
He took away his soul patch, too. So it's literally just
he has
full
no soul.
Chin strap.
It's right. It's a chin strap.
He has no soul.
No soul strap.
Like that. There's no... I'm trying to figure out what he looks like because, like, I don't know how to explain it. He somehow looks like a video game villain, but like
he looks like live action Piccolo.
I can't put my finger on it. Okay, like hold on. Have y'all ever seen Lysander from Pokemon X and Y?
Yeah,
I don't think so. If I have,
hold on. I'm about to. It's like he's the Black Lysander. It's kind of the best way to explain it. You see it?
He's the villain in the red.
He kind of just
wow.
Like,
yeah,
like he's the Black Lysander. I just don't know how to
get that man a lit Leo right now.
Like, let me say this to you, Matty, so you get this.
Hey,
all right,
speaking of being lit, speaking of,
that's what Kofi remind me of.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of being lit, California is on fire.
Like, it's like you're obviously evil, dude.
Obviously, evil is crazy.
I'm like, that is the exact feeling I felt when I first saw
Should we
Lysander.
put it up for?
Like, you evil.
Should we pull it up for the people?
Yes, like
yeah.
you gotta show what I'm talking about because like
all right.
The only way I could explain it is like he just looked like the Black Lysander, and it's like the only way I can explain it because there's not many villains that have just the chin strap beard. That's just the first thing that came to mind.
It is a tiny.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that
known
tweet
to
that
man.
they put out? And he's like, the problem with a lot of y'all is y'all don't got that dog in you. And he's got like a Christmas sweater with a beagle on it.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't show the people. You didn't send the smallest picture.
Oh damn! I didn't realize it was gonna be a small photo. My bad. Hold on. Let me.
No. We're moving on. We
No,
can't.
we're not. I got you. We
We're
not about
moving
to.
on.
We're not about to move on. I got you. Hold on. Hold. Everybody hold.
You got till 6. You got minute 6. You got 30
got
seconds.
mid-6? That's crazy, OG. Mid-6 is insane. There you go.
You got. How you gonna complain about it and then unsupported attachment? Ooh, dang! You
What?
2 for 2.
No, you're not about to do that. You're not about to
Unsupported attachment.
You know what?
2 for 2.
That's cold. That's
Fez,
cold.
Fez about to go through a whole process of
That's
converting this to a whole ass
cold.
JPEG just to send it to Suge.
That's cold-blooded. They don't play the whole play. They don't play me like, oh, bro, I'm sorry.
We're at minute 6. I'm sorry. We gotta move.
It's over.
Speaking. Hey, look up Lysandre from Pokemon X and Y if you didn't play.
There you go.
If you didn't play.
I just want y'all to know that was Google Image's fault, not my fault.
It's Google's
speaking
fault.
of things being lit, California is on fire. And
oh God.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That was a hell of a segue, though.
Yeah, that really was.
Thank you.
Like, geez.
And they think they know the cause now. So they think it was because of a fire that was started because of fireworks on the 1st, on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. They put the fire out, but the thing with roots is there can be a root fire, and root fires can burn for days. So they think the root fire reignited itself in the Palisades area, and that was the cause of the Palisades fire. It's already been determined that the cause of the Eaton fire was faulty Southern California Edison equipment.
Okay.
So during high winds, I guess one of the power lines arced and it caught a tree and
Zapped.
Yeah.
Zapped and caught.
Yeah. So again, a series of unfortunate events that were only further triggered by hurricane force winds. There was a fire tornado. I saw a video.
They actually got a flame NATO.
Yeah, they got a, what is it, flame wheel? The Pokemon move? There was a real life flame wheel. Hey, you started it.
I didn't start shit.
You 100% started the Pokemon
Ricky Bobby?
What do you mean? You just called Kofi Kingston Lysandre, and
hey, look, you're not about
now I'm the problem. Now I'm the problem.
I started this.
Now that's crazy. I feel like you can't see yourself, sir.
I feel like you're not hearing yourself, sir.
I really think you need to hold a picture to yourself in the mirror. Examine yourself right now.
I need to hold myself accountable for the shit you say.
No, I'm holding you accountable for shit you started.
It's a hell of a way to get 10 minutes into the show.
And you thought we needed to warm up. No, all this is on camera. It's content. Speaking of all that was caught on camera, people are mad at Penta because he went long in his debut. First of all, how did you feel about the match? Did you see it, Fes?
I saw parts of it. I saw it.
Do you have Netflix?
I do have Netflix, sir. I just don't have time.
That
was the biggest problem.
Okay, all right. You don't have no time. It wasn't even 3 hours this week.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't even 3 hours this week. It's fucking Wednesday. That's why I ain't had no time to sit down and watch that shit.
You can't it's only 4 matches, dude.
I understand, good sir.
Come on, knock these 4 matches down.
And look, be glad I'm catching highlights.
The fact that there are only 4 matches these past 2 weeks is kind of depressing.
Very depressing. Because what do you think I'm here for? These long ads?
I ain't here for these ads.
These beefy ads?
But I like the match. The match was hella fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Chad Gable said it reinvigorated his passion for the business.
It's a brand new face, and to be the one to introduce him to the audience and actually have a hell of a match. They went, what, like 20 minutes?
Yeah, they did. I think they went 15.
Yeah, and it was a hell of a match. Hard hitting, some spots that you wouldn't expect. Penta was selling very comically at points.
Penta said, I'm going to put my best foot forward.
He said, I'm in a new place. I got to start acting like these niggas.
I gotta ham it up. I got to become an actor.
Well, I get it because you kind of lose a lot with a mask on. You lose a lot of facial expression with the mask on. So I get it. You know, you got to make them know it hurt. You know, show them it hurt.
But in the aspect of it going long, last week we had The Rock pop up, 2-3 times in one show, and take that spot away from him in LA. So yeah, fuck your opinions on that. Penta deserves it.
So I have a question because you brought this up on stream, and I was unfamiliar. There is no hard time limit for Raw anymore because there's nothing that comes on after it.
Yeah.
So they don't have like a restriction on the time limits. The shows can go 2 hours. They can go 3 hours like we saw last week. Hell, I would not be surprised the least if we see like a 3.5, maybe 4 hour Raw.
Yeah. For special occasions, I could see that. But my question is this. If the show has no like set time limit, why are you mad at somebody for going over time?
Yeah. I think there might be a potential curfew on the building they're using. So
okay,
there
I can see that
something else being a contributing factor to that. I don't necessarily think it has anything to do with Netflix because Netflix, they'll be like, "Fuck it, if you're going over, let's go over. That's money.
Let's do it.
The more people watch, the more money we're making."
But so why not cut?
Oh yeah, you also have to think about this. The longer they go, the longer they're keeping their own employees going. So that means overtime.
Oh, yeah.
even
if I don't know if they make overtime. They don't make hourly rate.
The wrestlers don't. There could potentially be other people that
valid. Good point.
Okay. I'm concerned that we're making a big deal out of nothing.
I agree.
Oh, absolutely.
I honestly think that it might push somebody behind on the back end, but I think it would make sense to rent the building from midnight to midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make that whole night yours.
I don't know. We don't know.
Everybody going, hey, wrap it up. We got to set up for fucking Ed Sheeran tomorrow.
Hey, we freezing the ice for the Kings game after this. We are freezing.
We gotta go.
We gotta wrap it up.
The ice is melting. The ice is melting. I mean, I know there are certain things, that they can and can't do based on the building. The reason the Boogeyman ate worms is because they couldn't do roaches.
Which is still an insane thing to think about.
That man wanted to eat roaches. They wanted to eat it. They wanted him to eat roaches, but the buildings were like,
"No,
you can't keep roaches in here because then we might get roaches."
Don't be bringing roaches in our building, damn it!
On purpose? Like y'all bringing roaches in? Y'all bringing roaches in here on purpose? Excuse me?
And you know, a group of wrestlers ain't giving a fuck where those roaches are.
Or where they
Right.
go.
Yeah,
Quite frankly.
so a couple
Randy
roaches
Orton
get
was
out,
ripping urinals off the wall.
a
And all
couple
it takes
roaches
is for
get
one
out,
pregnant
wrestler.
roach.
R-Truth
One
watches that
pregnant
thing go
roach
by
to
and he
get out.
goes, "Damn."
Right?
One rib.
How'd y'all get roaches?
It takes one rib for them to never be invited back to that stadium.
Hey, look.
Could you imagine being
One.
Boogeyman though, getting told, "God damn it, they told us we couldn't bring roaches. You got to eat worms now, pal."
Yeah, all right. That's pretty like, all right, whatever. It just kept
Like,
pushing.
thank you.
Like, all right, a little
Maybe.
bit better, quite frankly.
I mean, it's still Fear Factor-esque.
You're right.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
He said instead of eating cutlets, I'm eating spaghetti. So I guess that ain't that bad.
Right.
Like what? Like, did he want Boogie to eat them whole, or was he just going to just like bite the heads off of them and throw the bodies at people?
I don't think that either of them is a good idea.
No. You have any idea how nasty them are? You haven't. I mean, worms ain't that much better, but
Well, first of all, I don't think he wouldn't bite the heads off of the roaches. He might chew worms. He might chew them a little bit and then let you get some.
yeah, but then just
That
them
was
being in
bad
your
too.
mouth.
Can we talk about, since we're on the Boogeyman, let's talk about Jillian Hall and that oatmeal thing she had glued on the side of her face. That oatmeal wafer she had glued on the side of her face.
Bro,
The Boogeyman bit it off.
young. I was young during that, and that whole storyline had me so disgusted.
Yeah.
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 Like
I was
even
like-
as a kid, I saw him eat that off her face, and I was like,
Gross. Just
Right.
gross.
I understand, like, because I have a little mole on the side of my face, and I've had it there for my entire life. And the bigger I got, the smaller it sort of seemed. But when I was a kid, it just seemed huge. So she had hers on her face, and I was like, "Dang, is that how people really be out here looking at me?" Like, God,
Hey, listen, I was looking the other way. I feel like, damn, I ain't got it that bad.
like,
Could be worse.
and then she got hers bit off, and I was like,
yeah, you're sitting there going, "Can that happen to me?"
"No, like I like it now, but it's like it don't look crazy." But I was like, "Oh, I felt her pain because I know people have a little." I've seen people hit a double take, but that was crazy.
Speaking of crazy, the Corey Graves situation. What are
Oh.
you guys' thoughts on the whole thing? Because it's been a crazy week and a half, huh?
They said that boy wasn't famous enough.
Hey, but let's talk about it because I was watching a
Yo.
speed match that they just posted, and I was like, "Damn, they don't even let him call speed matches anymore."
Yeah,
It
who
was
was on
Charlie
the-
Dempsey
who was on
versus
the-
Chad Gable.
Who was on the
Huh?
call for that?
I haven't heard the guy before, but great match. I shared it. Charlie Dempsey versus Chad Gable. Great match. Those boys was working for real. I was like, dang. It went for the whole minute. The whole video was 4 minutes.
Yeah,
but they
the whole
went
thing's
3
4
minutes.
but
They went 3 minutes. I think Gable hit a Chaos Theory at like 6 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, said, let's get this shit out the way early.
No. It's 6 seconds left. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm about to say, I said 6 seconds in, he hit that shit like, damn.
No, left.
me and Suge are like, them boys were working. It only took 6 seconds.
Right.
Fes was like, dang, he a 6 second man.
He said a great
He didn't
match
even
in
last
6 seconds. I was about to say, like, what type of match was great in 6 seconds?
I mean,
That must have been some Dragon Ball shit. Like, it was really clashing.
I hit him with Final Flash.
Right.
But
That was the
yeah,
first
no,
time we
Corey
see Charlie
Graves.
Dempsey go Super Saiyan Blue. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And listen, that's when we found out that Charlie Dempsey was always in Super Saiyan.
No, for
We
real.
just didn't know.
It never goes down.
Corey Graves is not famous enough to do his job.
Which sucks because he is damn good at his job. I've always thought he was a good commentator, but Twitter recently have turned on him.
Recently?
You know, Twitter be
Well,
turning on
last
people.
couple years. Last couple
Last
years.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do not. They do not like Graves for some
They
reason.
have never liked Graves.
They did at first.
When he was in NXT? I wouldn't even say that. I was in NXT. They tolerated him.
Everybody likes NXT.
Right.
Yeah,
everybody likes NXT. The second he hit the main roster, he got shit on every week. Every week.
I've always liked Graves on commentary. I think he adds a good amount to his commentary.
He does. But it's just like, no, they never liked that man.
But yeah, I feel for him, in the tweet he says, imagine you worked your whole life or something, you're told you can't do it anymore, and then you try to make the best of it and do something
close to your
career
dream.
adjacent, a dream adjacent, and make the best out of it. And then to be told that you're not famous enough to do your job. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Have you ever been fired before? That's what happens at work.
I feel like in his circumstance is a little fucked up because it's like he was at one point, honestly, the face of the commentary team on Monday Night Raw. And then it's like they push him off the SmackDown, I believe, at a certain point, and they kept moving him around, and then you get to the Netflix deal, and it's like, this is it. This is the big break for a lot of people who are struggling on TV. This is a chance for them to really make a name for themselves. And then they look at Corey Graves, the person who's been on commentary, is reliable on commentary, rarely if ever misses a show, and if he does miss a show, there's a very good reason for it.
I don't think he's missed a day.
Yeah, and then it's just like
I think he might have missed when Carmella gave birth.
That was about it.
He might have, yeah.
And then, like, following that, it's like he spends the rest of his time just working consistently, and then they tell him, hey, listen, we have this new deal where we have way more eyes on the product now, but you ain't pulling names like Roman Reigns. You're not a Michael Cole. You're not a Wade Barrett. We just, you need to bounce. You got to send you back. Like that shit, I'd crash the fuck out. I'd crash the fuck out.
But looking at who it's for, though, for a Pat McAfee.
Yeah, but it's like, here's the thing. I would respect them more if on one show we got Michael Cole and Pat McAfee, and then on SmackDown we got Corey Graves and Pat McAfee. Like,
Michael Cole, I do Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Really?
If we're gonna.
They are a good duo. They really mesh very well together.
Yeah, of course. Cole, you're trying to lose that McAfee energy, which is clearly what they want.
But the thing with McAfee is he's only there until football season again. Until football season kicks back up, whenever he goes and does College Game Day again. Yeah. He's not going to be with Raw long term. So Graves will probably get that spot on Netflix 3-4 months down the road.
Probably not. I mean, after this, I don't think so. But I understand.
Yeah, with the way that the situation was handled, probably not.
Yeah, way he responded, he should have kept quiet. I'm
not gonna lie to you. I understand why you would go McAfee over Graves, just in the sense of, hey, people watch YouTube, and if you, let's say, you're watching Game Day clips, you're watching Pat McAfee show clips, you're watching a WWE podcast he has with, or a podcast he has with the WWE superstar on it, and then it up next, it's a Raw clip, and he's calling it. The familiarity is right there already.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I just heard him. So that's how people get. Go ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was going to say, you go ahead.
Oh no, but that's just how people get acclimated to the sport. That they find something that they latch to. For me, it was like, hey, Shelton Benjamin is black. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's black. He went in. I like that. Some people might be like, hey, I like Pat. I like what Pat is doing. Let me follow Pat. Let me see what this is about.
It's the exact same reason that they brought Joe Tessitore in on Raw for that short period of time. I really like Joe Tessitore on Raw, but the reason they brought him over is he is a well-known voice on ESPN.
Right. And he's on SmackDown now,
on
too.
ESPN, on sports. Yeah, now he's calling SmackDown. So that's a voice that a lot of people know. So with them bringing that in, it's the same reason for Pat McAfee.
Right.
It's recognizability, especially going to Netflix. You want a name recognition person on there.
Right.
I'm not saying that Graves isn't that, because again, Graves has been the voice of WWE, NXT, close
but
to
Graves
a
is
decade.
that for us.
What was that?
Like, Graves is that for us. No one who's never watched wrestling before is going to know who Corey Graves is. Let's keep it a stat. If you've never watched a wrestling product before, you don't know who Corey Graves is.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I remember when Corey Graves got injured. That was on what was the first season of the little NXT thing that they did. They were like, "Oh, he's hurt." Vince McMahon likes the look of you, the shirt off the the suit and shirt off the tattoos look. He's digging that. He wants to put you on commentary. I feel like at this point, if you are as good as you say you are, do what everybody else is doing. Dip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of wrestling to call in 2025.
And it's like that. I think that might be something with Corey Graves. I feel like he has confidence when he's working with WWE, but I don't think he has the level of confidence that is needed to push himself somewhere else right now. I think there's a kind of a jumping off point. Like, you kind of need that push, like that reassurance that if you're going to do this, it's going to be somewhat successful. And I don't think he had enough under his time in WWE to really structure himself there.
All I'm saying is, if you feel like you a big dog,
do big dog shit.
Right.
Yeah. See how it is on the other side.
Right. Go call for New Japan Strong.
Bro, I think Corey Graves would be fantastic in Japan.
Yeah. English commentator? Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Because he's got the voice, he's got the charisma, and that's kind of the one thing that like New Japan English commentary is missing is charisma. Like, listening to them, it's kind of boring. I'd much rather watch a New Japan match in Japanese.
Shit, send him to Noah. Give us some time.
Listen, but that's that's a lot of people are ready for that. Bet on yourself. Bet on you. I guess sometimes you gotta do that. Put yourself out there.
And it works for a lot of people, man.
Don't complain about it, because from what I'm hearing, did anybody watch NXT last night?
No, but I saw the tweet that he put out saying that he had a lot to say, and then there was radio silence all night, so I didn't watch NXT.
He had a lot to say. He didn't get to say it. They said, okay, you want to tweet. That's going to be your platform from now on, Playboy.
I saw someone on Twitter. They were like, it was Corey Graves. Man, if they let me get a live mic, I'm going to say my piece, Triple H.
Yeah, we're not giving you a mic.
Well, you better hop on Twitch.
Hope you got that gaming podcast ready, Corey, because you gonna be going there.
I heard Chris Jericho was looking for guests.
No, don't put that evil on me. Don't put that evil on me, because now I'm seeing Corey Graves as the mouthpiece for Jericho's learning tree.
Oh, that would be terrible. Please don't. Chris Jericho, I would love for him to move away from wrestling, from a wrestling capacity.
I feel like he's one hell of a booker.
Yeah. Let Chris Jericho book Collision.
Just don't put yourself in the fucking storylines, Chris.
Don't Jeff Jarrett yourself, brother.
Bee-woo, bee-woo, bee-woo.
He gonna be out here El Kabonging people every other week. You okay, Fes?
Oh yeah, I just had to sneeze for a second. And
pineapples.
Pineapples.
That's why I muted for that moment, because I was just like, I sneezed and it just like, when you sneeze, it just rattles like everything up here. That's where I was at.
World.
Took your ribs, took your shoulders.
Right. She just got to rattle the brain for a moment. Like, all right.
Just got to reboot for a second, like a system update.
Get back to it. Like, all right, hold on.
I didn't need a damn system update.
So it's just a real quick reboot. That's it. No problems.
As long as we're back. I thought that you took it too strong in your head. I thought you took a blinker.
No, I took 2 blinkers back to back, but that wasn't the problem.
Yay.
That wasn't it. It was a sneeze.
The yay took me out.
Yay.
Obafemi is NXT champion, and I don't know who's going to stop this man from being NXT champion. I think
I'm gonna need him to do the Kevin Owens.
I was just about to say that Obafemi needs that Kevin Owens push, where he's challenging the. Who? Nah.
You can have him pop up and just start having
Obafemi versus Braun Breaker in a best of 7.
Exactly where my brain was going.
Because I was thinking, who's the U.S. champ right now? I don't want to see Obafemi break Shinsuke.
Nah.
No, give me them 2 young boys. Give me the future.
And normally I don't like rehashing something that happened not even 10 years ago, but it works with Oba. You can have him pop up on the main roster and destroy Ludwig Kaiser. You can have him beat Sheamus and then look at Braun and go, I'm coming for your title.
Oof. But like, who's pinning this man?
It's got to take something like the Iron Survivor, I think, in order to get the belt off of him. He's probably going to hold the belt for the entire year.
Yeah.
I mean, that could solidly work. Like, speaking realistically, we did just kind of live through the Roman era, where it was just like this belt ain't dropping off of somebody.
Well, I mean,
this is the world title.
We've seen Obafemi can be beaten, but it takes like a storyline, a whole entire storyline.
Yeah,
and people. It takes people.
Yeah, because he's comic book accurate M'Baku. Brother ain't getting beaten. You need the Black Panther.
You need the Harshly Bird.
Right. If you don't get the Black Panther, that title will not be stripped away.
Stop it.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, get the gun.
Somebody go get the gun. Yeah, we
cannot fight this man. The 9 over. What's this for? That's the only way.
Wait, hit a Doctor Strange. There's only one way we're gonna beat him.
He said, "What did Triple H say?" He said, "There's always a plan B." Yeah, that B stand for bullet.
Hey, it's only one way we gonna beat him.
Right, we gonna have to break his kneecaps. Ain't no other way.
There's only one way we gonna beat him.
Catch him lacking.
Like, Hunter, why the fuck you ain't telling me they had super soldiers in this bitch? You're lying.
I guarantee you tore the ACL. We're gonna tear all that up. We gonna not only is we gonna beat them, but we're gonna make sure it stayed out. We're gonna tear all that up. We're gonna tear the ACL, the TCL, the BCL, the MCL, the HCL, all of that.
He getting all of
The
it.
ABC, the TRL,
The ATVs,
the ATVs,
the
the
RCAs.
FBIs, the CIAs.
He getting everyone.
We tearing all that up. We hitting every 3-letter muscle in the kneecap area and some in the groin. We are going to tear all of that up.
Some in the groin. Damn. Said when we're done, you're gonna be spending the next 6 months on your couch playing Halo. Sit back.
Yep.
I hope you ready for that Marvel Rivals grind because you ain't
you're gonna be live tweeting with Bronson Reed. If you mess around over here, we're gonna put you on the show something serious. You're gonna be like, how dare he? You're gonna be like, yes.
So I want to bring something up to go back to the Penta thing. We brought this up a little bit on Monday, and I just wanted to ask Fez. How much did they miss out on having Penta debut in LA 20 minutes out from where Lucha Underground was?
I'm trying to think of a really good analogy here. Okay, so like imagine it's the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And your team is a single point away from winning the game. Your team is in possession of the ball. The quarterback reels back, tries to throw it, and instead of completing the throw, the ball falls backwards and hits the ground.
So basically,
that's how hard they blew it.
So basically, we're talking. What was that? Seahawks, Patriots. They could have just passed the ball.
You're on the 1 yard line with Marshawn Lynch in the fucking backfield.
You could have just hit. You could have just tossed it to beast mode. But
it's like the quarterback hits the move that you do on your dog when you playing like you throw the ball, you just throw it behind you. Like that's what they're like. I got you guys, all right. It's funny, right?
You are one throw away from that perfect game in Weeb Sports Bowling, and then it goes behind you, and you see everybody go,
wow!
That was a huge fumble.
Right? What are you doing?
They're the Atlanta Falcons with the 25-point lead with 1 quarter left? Question mark, says Jimmy.
Damn. It's like somebody said that it was a bunch of casual fans at the Intuit Dome.
Mm-hmm.
While that may be the case, usually in LA, every casual fan is accompanied by a fan.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take that many people to show you how you feel in that big of a room. It don't.
I mean, y'all saw how they treated Hogan? You telling me that would have been the reverse for Penta?
Yeah,
extreme prejudice. Yeah, if you would have replaced that Hogan segment with Penta's debut, it would have been a completely different story.
I mean, it would have been the complete opposite. That would have been the hottest Raw of the year. I promise you.
And it doesn't take much. He had the cool entrance. If he would have got out there and said, "This is what happens when a Mexican works hard in Los Angeles,"
shit,
bro, legit. His promo and on Netflix, like the day after, they added the subtitles and everything he said. That motherfucker was spitting.
Yeah, no, that would have went way over in Los Angeles. I feel like we missed that. San Jose is a great crowd. San Jose ate
There's some Latinos in
well.
San Jose.
No, I mean there's a lot, but San Jose ate incredibly well. They just had Battle in the Valley, and they followed it up with an incredible street fight from Damian Priest and Finn Balor,
They
and
did beat the shit out of each other.
the ending of that women's Intercontinental Championship match where Lyra Valkyria just took that poor Dakota Kai and yeeted her off the apron and back first to the floor.
Oh, dude, I was out of breath after I saw that spot.
Oh yeah, no, we both like screamed.
My back.
We was like, oh, ow!
Jimmy
That
said
was
that crowd kind of sucked compared to San Jose's, though. I feel like the energy would have come up immensely had they not have done the Hulk Hogan spot.
Okay, so
I feel like it just had a lot of shit that took everybody out of the show.
it had a lot. It wasn't a great show. You had the tribal chief match.
Tribal
That
Combat.
tribal combat. What that went like 40 minutes. That's a real long match for a weekly show,
Especially to kick off the show.
right? And then you had CM Punk. Then you had CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They tried to do their best to make everything feel big, but it didn't feel big. I think that was just the fault of the show. It was a spectacle show.
Yeah, Cena announcing himself for the Rumble, Rock coming out and doing his promo, Rock coming out after Tribal Combat. Again, we saw Rock twice that night.
Did we even
A$AP
talk
Rocky hit.
about? Right, but so did we talk about the fact that Rock came out? Oh, what was it? The television show where the arrow was at. I can't remember it. The name of it. Wherever NXT was, just started dropping F-bombs left and right.
Yeah, NXT.
Oh.
Wait, if we're talking about The Rock, let's talk about how come every time The Rock does something on WWE TV, he gets on Instagram Live right after and just starts drinking Terramana. And then not even 30 minutes after he's drinking this tequila, hops in his car and drives off. Can we talk about it?
That's
Are we not watching him?
Television.
Are we not watching this man because he's rich?
Everybody's got a price.
Immune to the law.
Hey, look, I'm a next time they're in Los Angeles, I catch him doing something like that. I'm gonna pull him over myself.
Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest. I saw you drinking on Instagram Live.
Right, you was drinking and driving. Nah,
You
we
should
called
be behind
this
the
one
wheel.
out.
Paper beats rock.
So you out here bullshitting, wasting my time.
Waste my time. We're here for LAPD. You ain't gonna believe this.
Bro, I actually I heard a story earlier today that there was a bicyclist, like a 60-year-old man, that stopped a 20-year-old driver, held him there, like was holding onto the handle of the car, called police because the driver didn't share the road enough. When the police arrived, the cop got so fed up with the whole situation, he gave the kid a $150 ticket for being too close to the bike lane, and then he gave the biker a $160 fine for disorderly conduct for wasting his time.
I'd be mad as hell if I was a driver. Like,
Oh no, the both tickets got thrown out, but it was just I think he
Both
wrote out the
tickets getting
ticket.
thrown out. Is
I think
crazy.
he was just annoyed. He was like,
Yeah, he wrote out the ticket just to give it to him, just to show him, and then wrote out a more expensive ticket to give to the old man to be like, you fucking played yourself.
Right.
you thought
Be
you
like,
was a
look.
hero. Nah.
Hey, he's sitting here like, look, I see $310 worth of fines here. How we gonna break it down?
What? What's the
Let's
split
see.
gonna be? Because it's getting split.
You pissed me off just for calling me here, so.
You might have had a point, but you pissed me off in the process.
He said, "Listen, you were making some very good points, but it was the way that you delivered it." Yes, it did.
We could have went about the
I
situation
would have
completely
respected you
different.
more if you weren't a bootlicker.
Why is
You
my
thought that
ticket
Blue
more?
Lives
Because
you thought
snitches
that
are
Blue Lives
bitches.
Matter sticker on the back of your car was gonna do something for you? Psych.
Ain't getting you out
What was
this
that?
ticket.
He said, "What was that? You were cheering for Hulk Hogan on Monday." Oh no, you get an extra 10.
Extra
He even felt
10.
like that's an extra
Draw 2.
10.
Draw 2.
Real
Draw
American
2.
intensifies.
Draw 4. Draw 4. Draw 4. This little girl does everything I do in that room. I have to be careful.
Mimicking, man.
Huh?
I said they'd be mimicking.
Yeah, no, got me a little junior in there. Anyway, I saw that NXT and Dynamite are running the same size buildings, which is great. I think they're running the Brady Music Center,
Mm.
and it looks a
I
little
did see that
strange.
it was a very small venue.
Yeah, it's a very small, and I love that for them.
Also,
To be fair.
do we kind of owe Swerve an apology?
What?
Who was we?
Because, like, I mean, like, not we, but like just the general public, because everybody was like, yeah, he's bullshitting. They're not about to get the USA spot. Wait, no, didn't he say they get on Fox?
Yeah,
Well, oh, never mind. We owe him an apology. We move on. We move on.
Who got a USA spot?
I thought he was talking about the USA spot. I just remember he said Fox.
No, yeah, he said Fox.
That's right.
Yeah,
He was
I
doing
get that.
shit with Fox that 1 week.
Huh?
I said that's right. He was doing shit with Fox like sports that 1 week.
I think so.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah, we about to get the spot from WWE.
yeah, nigga, we got it. We good. Fox wants wrestling.
Survey determined that was a lie.
Fox got other issues to deal with, as we talked about last week.
Yeah, the Freaky Frog saga continues.
The Freaky
Oh,
Frog.
we got more on the Freaky Frog saga?
No, we don't.
Not yet.
Hey,
But we'll definitely be watching that closely.
I don't remember what he said. Emmanuel Acho was on Twitter over the weekend, and he was talking mad shit about football. And AB, Antonio Bryant, retweets it, going, "Hey man, you need to start spreading love instead of hate, or spreading joy instead of hate." And Antonio Brown retweeted Emmanuel Acho and was like, "Man, you got to start spreading joy instead of hate."
He didn't already spread joy. Diabolical.
right.
Spreading joy.
Hey, that's a bar.
Antonio Brown, he talks some shits from time to time. But sometimes that shit stick, and it's funny as
Hey,
hell.
what does Fes say? A broken clock is right twice a day.
Twice a day.
And so, since we're still kind of on Penta, we're getting rumors of Backlash Mexico.
Ooh.
Backlash
All I'm saying
from
is,
Mexico?
yeah, I would love for Backlash to continue to be an international event.
Never mind. I misheard you. Backlash, the pay-per-view is in Mexico.
Yes, Backlash Mexico.
That's big. That is big.
Give me
Hopefully
Gunther versus Penta.
So I
Oh,
believe it's
hell
going to
yeah.
be in Mexico City, right?
I am not sure yet, but Bad
Yeah,
Bunny.
If it's in Mexico City, they better make sure them wrestlers are in a good hotel. That ain't even something to laugh about. Them motherfuckers gonna get jumped, jacked, some shit stolen.
Mm.
I feel like
Mexico City ain't good, bro.
I understand that, but I feel like I feel like
I feel like they'll
Mexico
be all right.
has a deep rooted love and respect for lucha libre.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to
I
be
feel like they'll
one
be
hell of
good.
a crowd. It's going to be an amazing show, I think. But
And
they
I feel
also
like
like sports, and the Eagles and the Packers weren't safe down there.
they weren't safe.
Like I was about to say, if I'm not mistaken, some equipment got stolen off of their bus and shit.
Hey, that's just the price you got to pay. That's the hood tax. You be all right.
Mm. You know who never had to pay a hood tax?
Oh no,
Who?
I said
Michael
Eagles
Jackson.
and Eagles Packers. They went to Brazil. It was the other Mexico City game. I think that was Raiders went down there.
Yeah, no,
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson never had to
always
pay
been
the hood
alive
tax.
and never get a hood tax.
That's a fact. Because they were like, I love Michael Jackson. He's gonna be here.
Right.
He's gonna be here. He wants to shoot it here.
Drug Kingpin
Y'all
was
better
like,
not
oh,
fuck this up for us.
right. drug Kingpin was straight up like, oh, you come to the hood? Hey, we shutting it all down.
Hey, look. You mess with you even such as look at anybody crazy with Mike because I'll burn this whole thing down.
Right, everybody getting murked. don't you act the fool while Michael's here.
I'm catching everybody out here.
Everybody. How many bodies? All of them.
All of them.
Every single one.
Y'all better stop playing. If you think they didn't care about him, hey, look, I don't care about y'all. Y'all keep messing with Mike. Y'all gonna be on y'all best behavior. Everybody.
Y'all better be on your best behavior.
Y'all
Speaking of being on your best behavior, I know Brian Cage is going to be on his best behavior because he's getting his dream match tonight as Kenny Omega makes his North American wrestling return after a bout with diverticulitis. Brian Cage said there's beef to settle because they were both using Terminator claps at the same time. So it's time to figure out who's the king of the clap.
Hey, and like you said, this has been a dream match for Cage. He literally tweeted out the other day that he signed his contract 5 years ago for this match. Yep. And it's crazy to think that it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Circumstances.
Well, with the booking, with Tony Khan and the way he books, I understand.
Valid. It's gonna be a hell of a match. Too many people sleep on Brian Cage, and this match with Kenny Omega is going to blow the roof off the place.
Oh, for sure. Because Brian Cage was an amazing part of Lucha Underground too.
Absolutely.
Don't sleep on Cage now.
He was also really good in TNA whenever he was there. Cage has been putting in the work. Isn't he also big in LA indie scene?
Not as much anymore, but he was during. Well, the California. I wouldn't say LA in general. I would say California because, like, the California indie scene, it used to be just Southern California killing it, but now Northern California is also killing it. A lot of these companies like GCW, West Coast Pro Wrestling, I think Roseland Wrestling will run shows all up and down the West Coast proper. So you can catch a show out in Southern California, Northern California, Oregon, Washington, anywhere in between. So the West Coast, as far as wrestling, is just killing it right now overall. But there was a time there for, Brian Cage had Southern California on his back. Because he's from more up north, I want to say. And he came down to do Lucha Underground. And while he was here, he would just work with the indies in the area. And, when they had the Lucha Underground thing where they couldn't wrestle on TV, that's how they were eating. And so he was a indie guy just through and through. I got to catch a couple of his matches. Way back in the day. He used to be on that little poster I had over my shoulder before the frame gave up the ghost.
Damn.
Frame said, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm tired. I retire.
It retired like damn near midstream, I want to say.
Damn. That shit hit the Kingdom Hearts death sound and just decided to quit game. And I'm
So,
not reloading. I'll retry.
what else is on tonight's AEW Maximum Carnage? One of my favorite comics of all time, by the
Maximum
way.
carnage.
Wait, you say one of your favorite Spider-Man games?
It's one of my favorite comics of all time, like
Oh
comic
yeah.
series.
Also one of the best Genesis games. I don't care. Fight me
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
Maximum Carnage was fantastic.
Fight me on it.
I believe that John Moxley is taking on Powerhouse Hobbs tonight as well.
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse. I'm pulling it up. There's a women's casino gauntlet match. Winner gets a shot at Mariah May at Grand Slam Australia. We already got that John Moxley match for the World Heavyweight Championship with Powerhouse Hobbs. What else we got? We got Christian Cage versus Hook. I'm not very excited.
We're about to see a 45-year-old take suplexes all over the ring.
I don't know about all over. It was a video because the other one was taking too long. I was trying to find the card. Y'all put me on the spot. Y'all was like, "What's on the card? What else is on the card?" There's going to be other matches, guys. Trust me.
Please.
Just trust me. But I think that might be it.
For announced matches.
For announced matches, yeah.
Well, yeah, that casino gauntlet match is probably going to take a good good half hour or so.
Yeah. That should be cool. We're missing anything else? Yeah. Anything else happened this week? Oh, court records show that Amari Palmer, a.k.a. Odyssey Jones, might have been innocent the whole time.
I did see that. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So it looks like he put out a protection order against his partner.
So that whole situation
so partner was beating on him.
It might have been a mutual thing, but that was the one who felt like they were more threatened by the situation. It could be that the other partner was the aggressor, and that makes sense.
I know we're just about to hit that hour mark, but if we want to go just a little bit longer, that Drake pulling away from that first lawsuit just to sue for defamation. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Drake is big mad. His rap career is over after this. Like, no one's going to take you seriously anymore.
Yeah, so he pulled away from that first lawsuit from UMG, claiming that they illegally boosted streams on Not Like Us. And now he's suing for defamation.
So it's basically whatever sticks at this point.
I'm gonna sue these motherfuckers one way or another.
Yeah. Y'all getting sued whether you like it or not. One of these lawsuits is gonna stick. Also, while we're here, since we're still here, Josh Barnett, Bloodsport. Sunday,
yeah.
January 19th, Josh Barnett versus Tom Pestock, the former Baron Corbin.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, also tonight, Maximum Carnage just came to my memory. MVP takes off the suit, laces up the boots for the first time in 2.5 years as the Hurt Syndicate takes on Private Party and Mark Briscoe.
Is he going to suit up, or are we going to see someone else join him?
He says he's suiting up for the first time in 2.5 years.
All right, well, let's fucking get it.
Let's get it. Hopefully.
I always loved MVP.
Oh, me too. And he had to run down this list of accomplishments, but I think we're going to cut it a solid hour because I'm not going to lie to you. This chair is cheering.
Your ass.
My ass hurt. My back hurt. It was leg day yesterday too, so. If you
Yeah,
know,
I
you
understand
know.
that. Shit.
Listen, thank y'all so much for checking us out. Thank you everybody who came back from Monday's stream. We've had a great few weeks of streaming. We're consistently getting hundreds and hundreds of streams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all share, follow us on YouTube so you can leave comments, or you can comment like Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy Bebe for coming through in the comment section. He should be having a show tonight, if I'm not mistaken, 5 p.m. Central Time. I'll go ahead and share the link for that so you guys can support as well. Thank y'all so much for checking us out. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Hell yeah. Fes is still just in the void.